Hi, I'm Gigi Sparry, and I'm here to present my improvement seminar today. And I'd like to introduce my audience.
Hi.
Show off my audience. All right. While change is inevitable in our life, our reaction to change is completely our own decision. It is that reaction that determines our level of contentment and happiness in our life as we go through with decisions that are faced. I've chosen a book called Who Moved My Cheese? It was written by Spencer Johnson, and it is a parable or a business fable. It was published in 1998 and has stood the test of time. It was a New York Times bestseller since its release and remained on the list for almost a complete 5 years. It also spent over 200 weeks on the Publisher Weekly's hardcover nonfiction list. It is a motivational book, and it's used by many managers. I was previously employed by a company that part of the initial process was reading the book. I chose this book because as a small business owner, you need to be able to handle the daily changes that happen, whether they're internal changes or external changes. And in this economy, it's pretty frequent that there's changes. This book does just that. It describes the change in the work environment. There's 4 different characters. There's 2 mice, and the mice are called Sniff and Scurry. And there's also 2 little people, Hem and Haw. They pair off with the 2 mice and the 2 little people. And they live in a maze. The maze is representative of the environment, whether it's work or personal. And the cheese is representative of happiness and success. Initially, without the cheese, the 2 wander through the maze of life looking for cheese. They both happen to end up at Cheese Station C, and it is filled with cheese. Him and Haw established the routines based on the daily intake of cheese. They actually move their homes to the corridor, so they're right there. And Sniff and Scurry, on the other hand, prepare themselves because they know that this is going to be short-lived. Him and Haw begin a writing on the wall. It starts with having cheese makes you happy. As they progress through the story, it's continually the writing on the walls. They show up one day and there is no cheese. Sniff and Scurry put their plan into action and immediately go off to find more cheese. Him and Haw, having no plan, state, "What? No cheese. Who moved my cheese? It's not fair." They both go hungry. Haw decides after a few days of being hungry that it's time to go out and find some cheese. That's where the motivation begins. Him, on the other hand, stays in the victim role. Haw decides to start writing on the wall. If you don't change, you're going to become extinct. Haw enters into the maze full of worry that he's waited too long, realizes that the cheese suddenly did not disappear, it actually dwindled down. As he began this journey, he reflected back on his friend Hem and how he was adjusting, daydreaming of the new cheese that he's sure he'll find. He states, "Imagine myself enjoying cheese even before I find it leads me to it." That motivation of seeing a dream and going after it. Haw hoped as he was going in the right direction, he also hoped that one day Hem would read his writings on the wall and learn from them. He continued on, and he did finally find cheese, and he found that at Cheese Station Inn. Sniff and Scurry were already there and welcomed him with hooray for change. Basically, he at that point reflected on the experiences, and change happens, anticipate change, monitor change, adapt to change quickly, change, enjoy change, and be ready to change quickly and enjoy it again and again. Haw learned from past experiences, and today he inspects the cheese daily just to make sure that it's not gone bad on him. Mm-hmm. The parable shows us that when we begin to see the writing on the wall, we discover simplicity and the necessity of adapting to change. Although change is necessary in life and can be a bit scary, the more resistant to change you are, the more resistant you will be to true happiness. Thank you all for showing up.
Yay! Thank you.